Only in America do you have drive-through banks. Like, how lazy are you to not get out in your car?
America, this is genius. This is so amazing. We don't have these in the UK.
A little basket. We don't have these in England, so I'm obsessed with the convenience of a drive-through.
Drive-through pharmacy. For delivery. Why is it stopping around me? How cool is that?
Now that is absolutely insane. Firstly, it's a Jaguar.
I can open my car door in a car park all the way and not even be close. This is so fucking weird.
And look, you can see.
In goes the mail.
How cool is that?
Okay guys, for as long as I've known, I've been obsessed with America, and I've been obsessed with one thing in particular, their post boxes.
Of course the door handles are made out of antlers. We're in America, baby. The sheer size of this place literally blew my British mind.
You wouldn't be able to have this in the UK.
No.
In the UK, this wouldn't fit down the roads. There's no way. Said howdy. Howdy.
Like 3 days, and there's genuinely a simulation out here. It literally feels like I'm in a movie or some sort of TV show.
There's an actual gas station that looks like it's out of the 1950s. Like, this is literally just like the movies.
This is just in the middle of like a forest. What? Wow.
Also, I think one of the best things about America so far is something so small, but it's this.
Just the robot on its way for delivery. Why is it stopping around me? How cool is that? What a weird day. Casually passing a robot. That is someone's breakfast.
So this is one of my favourite niche things about a Brit living in America, is the fact that I can open my car door in a car park all the way and not even be close to the other car. Look how much room that is. That is just how big the spaces are.
Okay guys, for as long as I've known, I've been obsessed with America, and I've been obsessed with one thing in particular, their post boxes. Check these out. These are literally like just in the movies, bro. This is crazy. Oh, I love the way they're just outside your porch. You just want to see the newspapers get thrown into the driveway. I love that. We don't have that back home in England. We just have like a normal post box. I don't even know how to describe it. It definitely doesn't look like this. That's for sure. Only in America do you have drive-through banks. Like, how lazy are you to not get out in your car?
Very.
Look at this. What? Yeah, I'll take a large Chick-fil-A meal. Crazy.
10 American big ones.
Also, I think one of the best things about America so far is something so small, but it's this. That might not sound a lot to an American, but as a Brit or as a European, seeing ice machines in every hotel and every restaurant having free refills is unbelievable to us. So yeah, absolutely love that.
You cannot tell me that America isn't like the movies, because look at this. There's an actual gas station that looks like it's out of the 1950s. Like, this is literally just like the movies. Look how old this thing is. There's a drum of gas there, I assume. And I can only just imagine like how old this stuff is in here. There's literally an old Coca-Cola machine there. A bunch of other old aesthetics. This is mad. This is so mad. I'm loving this. If you want to see more adventures of me in America, drop me a follow.
I'm about to approach what may be the most unique chapel in all of America. Have a look at this. So in the middle of Arkansas is this place. This is just in the middle of like a forest. What? Wow. I feel like something out of Lord of the Rings. Oh my. This is what it looks like from the other side.
As a Brit, I'm in Boston for the World Cup. Let me give you my first impressions. Number one, the city is really beautiful. Two, the people are mega friendly. Everyone wants to help. And number three, that accent. I said to the lady, I was like, I want to get some clam chowder. And she was like, clam chowder? Just take a look at this. Wow.
If I'm honest, there's one thing that stands out to me massively about the USA, and that is the people. The American people are what makes the country 100%. How welcoming they are, how loving they are, how open they are to speaking to other people, other cultures. I love it.
It's bigger than your face.
That is delicious. Bigger than my head. I've been deprived my whole life from Texas barbecues. Look at this food. Look at it. Beans, mac and cheese, brisket, pork ribs.
And sauces. I can't believe there's no sauce in England.
No. It's still got the bone on it. Mm-hmm. This is the best. Go to Blunso's. Amazing. So good.
Small town America. I just can't get enough of it. But I do have a question. Does every small town have like a circle or like a square where there's like a building in the middle and then there's a road that wraps all the way around? Because this one is exactly like that. I'm curious. But anyway, this is just vibes. Like, just look at this. Look how peaceful this is. It's quiet. There's not a lot of cars. It's all nice. You've got this lovely building here in the middle. Flags everywhere showing pride for America. Great country, by the way. And yeah, like, it's just, I don't know. I love it. Comment down below what small town I should visit next, and if you want to see more adventures than me in America, drop me a follow.
My first time at Bass Pro Shops. We were on a road trip from LA to Vegas, and my fiance said, I've got a surprise for you. And guess where we ended up? Of course, the door handles are made out of antlers. We're in America, baby. The sheer size of this place literally blew my British mind. Like, what do you mean there's a full-size tree that looks tiny in there? Obviously, I had to run straight to the cap section and see what they had, and I was not disappointed. There's loads around the store, so explore before you buy. The most normal thing about this store was the clothing, and it's cheap. Now we start getting into the things that are less normal for a Brit, like a giant fish tank, stuffed animals, and a waterfall. Now to the thing that blows my British mind the most. Boats. A full section of them. The sheer size of this place is absolutely insane. All I can liken it to is Costco, but for hunting. And whilst we're on that note, I can't help but be disappointed that they were promoting big game hunting with this lion in the lobby. Yes, I'm in a hunting store, but this just doesn't sit right with me.
What's it about when you come into American grocery stores and it's just overwhelming you with every product known to mankind? Bang, bang, bang. Like, just relax. Take a chill pill. We don't need to see a million products at once, Ralphs. Just give me a chance to actually, like, choose something. I don't need to see everything at once. Sweets everywhere. Shock. Welcome to America. In front of my face.
How much does your grocery store?
It's just clean. This place has a million products.
That's good, bro. I got everything.
It's good, but I can't see anything. It's just like, bang.
Just look around.
I'm looking. I can't tell.
Why are we in a dog station?
Dad, where are we? We're at Fort Worth Stockyards. Yeah. What do you reckon? Brilliant. Can't wait to see these cows coming through streets. This looks up. This would go through me like a Ferrari. How big is that, guys? Croatia? What's happening? Another haircut, guys.
Said howdy.
Howdy. Howdy. Brilliant, this. Brilliant. Love it. That was so cool. How big were them cows? They were massive.
Like 3 days, and it's genuinely a simulation out here. It literally feels like I'm in a movie or some sort of TV show. Like, what? This is just a normal American suburb and people live here. I mean, like, these are real houses. Like, it's so American, bro. The Simpsons probably live down there. I don't know why, but out of every place I've traveled to in the world, America just feels the least real. Maybe it's because my whole life I've seen this on, like, movies and TVs and all this, and then to actually come here in person and to have it look like the exact same way, it's kind of a bit of a weird mindfuck. I do genuinely rate it highly, and I'm definitely going to be moving in next year. I have encountered some serious American NPCs along my travels, but it's honestly very entertaining.
Something as a Brit that is really confusing in America is your gas stations. One, they are completely massive and they look like a shopping centre. You know, it's like the average size of your British shopping centre. Two is the fact that sometimes in some states you get people that actually come out and help you pump your gas, which is really strange as a British person. But I keep getting people tell me different things from different states. So this is where I'm going to have to ask you guys to let me know, in what states do you actually get pump attendants? Or is it all the way across America? Because at the moment, I'm really confused.
What completely blows our mind as a British couple travelling around the US, the absolute size of the vehicles you have here. What are these called, James?
I don't know.
Fifth-wheeler? Are they called five-wheeler? Fifth-wheeler? Let me know what they are, but everywhere, everything is huge. Look at the ones down here.
I thought that our RV this time was big, 25 foot. We come to this RV park and it makes our RV
RV, AV. Our RV looked tiny.
Look at that one over there. Look. They're just so big. Everywhere.
If you've ever wondered what the South in America sounds like at night, here it is. Isn't that crazy? Oh, my dog's peeing in my yard. Anyway, isn't that a crazy noise? Crickets, cicadas, frogs. You sit out here long enough, you'll hear owls and coyotes and stuff, birds. Oh, that must be a tree. A frog. That's how loud that is. Anyway, it's a nice evening. It's like 75. 75 is almost 11 at night. It's 75. So what's that? It's what? About 22 degrees Celsius. It's nice. Real nice. Cheers, brothers.
I'm a Brit living in the USA and I can't believe this. So in the UK, our banks are closing left, right and centre. On the high street, they're cutting costs. There's less human beings there to see you and actually deal with any of the queries or the problems that you've got. Okay. Here, they have drive-through banks. Look at that. Drive-through banks. So you don't even have to get out of the car. You could just go to the cash point, or the ATM as they call it here, and just withdraw your cash. But if you do have a problem and you want to see somebody, they've got cashiers inside who are ready to help you, and they don't just like usher you out the queue. They're actually there to help you. It's so much better than back home in the UK. I wish we had this.
What the fuck do I do now? What's this? What the hell is that? It's a smoothie shaker, that's nice. It's my ninja. And you're telling me all this is easier than just paying at the counter. This is the most ridiculous thing. What do I do now? Send. Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
This place is insane. I'm a Brit in America, and I'm at one of the weirdest places in America, respectfully. Even as an American watching this, have fun, good luck. This is called the Jockey Lot. It's one of the biggest flea markets in the South. Let's go. We're entering right now. Look at this. Just swords next to Crocs. Look at that. Just Christmas ducks.
Those are $1.
Dollar a duck. So cool. Can't even show you that because this video will get removed. Harry Potter, there he is. Toe jam. I'm gonna try some boiled peanuts. Bought some boiled peanuts. Oh mate, that is awful. Boiled peanuts, aka dog food. Cutest little puppy ever. Hello baby. This place is insane.
He ate 2 crabs and a rat yesterday.
Who is that guy? He looks cool. I have never experienced a place like this in my life. There's puppies, cobras, anything you can think of is in here. This is the biggest culture shock for me I've ever had in America. Look at that. Mind officially blown. This is wild.
I'm so excited to have this experience. Let's go. Okay, quick fit check. I wore white because you guys told me it wasn't wise to wear both colours. I found this lunch spot and it was really nice. Highly recommend. Then I made my way towards the stadium. I met some guys along the way, so we started walking together. I didn't see anyone for a good 10 minutes. After we passed this huge building, it was like party central down these streets. They had the best music and they had TVs. And I can't believe they had a proper DJ in the car park. This is actually crazy. Look at all these people. Mostly everyone was riding around on these bikes. This was honestly such a vibe. I can't believe we don't do this back home. Who would not want to have a party before the game? Now this actually sent me. They have actual smokers out here. Full on cooking up a feast outside. And can you believe it? There was people riding horses and bulls just in the middle of the road. I definitely wanted to ask if I could get on, but I was too scared. Look how cute he is. Okay, this beanbag game was everywhere. And these kids were so
so good at it. This was so random, but I love this boat. There was people everywhere. This turnout before the game made me wonder how many people were going to be actually at the game. Wait, there was a whole sink outside. Where are these TVs being plugged in? Finally, after all that craziness, I found my way to the stadium. I didn't actually get any jerseys this time, although someone gave me this thing to put over my bottle so it wasn't cold. So technically it looked like I was on the orange team. I thought it would be less busy here, but they actually had so many pop-up stores. And guess what I found? Luke Casey was here and I had to ask if they could brand my boots. When I tell you that this made my whole day, I was sad that I didn't have tickets to the game, so this just made everything worth it. I'm sorry, but are these not the cutest boots you've ever seen in your whole life? I am honestly never taking these off. Anyway, I went to a nearby bar to watch the game, and then I stopped off at Voodoo Donuts. This was gorgeous. I'm praying I get tickets next time.
I've just ordered a Waymo for the first time in Nashville. I think this trip we've done a lot of sort of real raw traditional things in America, but now this is a total opposite end. This is pure technological advancement / future stuff. So, okay, so here it is. It is waiting for us on the side of the road. Now, that is absolutely insane. Firstly, it's a Jaguar, which is absolutely phenomenal. This looks so futuristic. I can't begin to tell you. It has all the cameras. It's got, you can't see it, but it's got my initials on it as well. And this is the freakiest thing ever. So it says here, look, good evening, Harry, and we're heading to Skinny Dennis in East Nashville. So start ride. Oh my God.
Heading to...
This feels so strange. Not to have a driver. Oh God. You can follow the map, and then you also get options to play music, turn the temperature up and down, and you can also do it from your phone as well. It means pick a vibe for your ride. I think ambient, or should we have, oh God, a bit of EDM? Yeah, who knows? Where's country music? Can we play that? We just got to a stop sign, and obviously it knows all the stops, but it has you absolutely bracing your whole body. And we've just noticed you can actually see the other cars on the map. It's actually quite relaxing now that, now that we're used to it. Look, sorry to go back to this, but you can also see the people. That is so cute. Oh, this is amazing. We have arrived at Skinny Dennis, and it's just finding somewhere to pull over safely. I think that is it. We're there. So,
cheers, Waymo.
Thanks, pal. Oh, so that was it. We just got out. Oh, there's Waymo. Look, we'll say goodbye. I assume it's probably just waiting for its next pickup, and that was it. So, see you later.
I thought Americans were maybe slightly exaggerating about their trucks until somebody handed me the keys to this. This is no normal Ford truck. This is a 6.7 turbo diesel dually platinum Ford F350. That's a whole mouthful. Guys, you wouldn't be able to have this in the UK.
No.
In the UK, this wouldn't fit down the roads. There's no way. But here in America, this is completely normal. This fits right in. Nobody even really butts an eyelid when you drive it, which is crazy looking at it. Now, Americans, I need you to let me know, is this one of the best trucks you can get? Or is it Ram? Is it GMC? Is it Jeep? What's your favorite and why? Let me show you this bad boy. Look at me getting
Stand next to it.
Look at me getting in it. Like, it's no joke.
It makes you look tiny.
So sexy.
It is crazy.
Suits you.
Yeah?
These are 3 things that Americans find normal but British people are shocked about. Number 1 is that strangers are so friendly in America. When we went traveling there, every person that we passed in the street pretty much said hello, and we would stop talking to them for 5 to 10 minutes in the best way possible. We had the best conversations. That doesn't necessarily happen in the UK. Number 2 is refillable drinks. When you go to restaurants or pubs in the US, you get free refillable drinks. That is pretty much unheard of in the UK. And number 3 is the portion sizes. In the US, the portion sizes there are honestly what you hear about. They are crazy, huge. You can take it home for the next day, and then probably the next day after that too. In the UK, the portion sizes are just enough to slightly fill you up. So the portion sizes, in my opinion, are obviously much better in the US because they last longer. You can just take them home the next day, but I wouldn't recommend eating them all on that same day.
Today we're in the real desert in real America. Let's go see the mail. I'm out for a run. It's bright in the middle of the desert. Look, there's even a blooming cactus behind me. And there happens to be a postman actually delivering the mail up ahead. You can see how it works here. At the side of the road, they have these mailboxes and you can put your mail in, your post, and the postman will bring your mail as well. So here on the other side of the road, here they come. They're going to pass. There's the postman. And look. They actually stop at every single house, and they put the post in. I'm going to walk across the road. There it goes. Driving off to the next house. And look, you can see, in goes the mail. How cool is that? Super cool. So there you go. British people, you've now seen American postal delivery door to door. That's how it works there. Signing off as your friendly British American in the UK. In America. I'm in America. Have a great day. Remember, yes, you can.
America, this is genius. This is so amazing. We don't have these in the UK. We need them in the UK. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Drive-through pharmacy. Thank you. Thanks so much. That was so easy. And it just makes sense, doesn't it? In the UK, you often went to collect your prescriptions from a pharmacy, which was really small. You would be mixing with other people, potentially giving them your germs, potentially getting their germs. And more often than not, they were elderly or disabled or vulnerable and probably shouldn't be mixing with other sick people. They might not even have had the immune systems to fight these bugs off. If I could have just hopped in my car and gone and got my prescription, I definitely would have done that. There were so many instances where I was just so sick, nobody was able to look after my children, but I needed to get medication, and I would have to take all 3 children, sometimes when they were a baby, into the pharmacy. They were potentially catching germs off other people. Sometimes they'd be running around the pharmacy, pulling things off shelves, and I just wanted to get my medication and go home and feel better. And it was an ordeal. Oh man, if we'd have had a drive-through pharmacy, how much easier life would have been when I was sick or the kids were sick. And just to bundle them up, pop them in the car. I could have been in my pajamas. I could have just got my medication, carried on with my day. I just feel like America is way ahead of the UK on so many things, and this is a huge thing. I feel like they're living in the year 3000. So impressed.
I am about to check out a Cabela's. I don't know what to expect. Shana's told me it's similar to Bass Pro. Let's go and find out. Getting into these stores is always a great time. Look at the size of it, man. Look at the size of it. It's almost overwhelming. Where do you start? Of course, there's an aquarium, because that's what you always just put in a general store. But it's not a general store, is it? It's an insane store. Look at the size of some of these fish. What in the world? I really need to get into fishing. Who's going to get me into fishing, Americans? Look at all of these fishing rods. How are there so many? Do they all do different things? This is all real right now. They're not statues.
These all real?
Yeah, they're all real.
That was my phone. I got my phone boxes.
I have never seen so much camo in my entire life. This is unreal. So much camo. It doesn't stop. These shops are a massive time suck and a massive money suck. We're going to purchase some shoes, and now this top. I can't stop myself. Mate, if black bears are that big, I don't want to run into one of them either. It's massive. Mate, the size of moose is just ridiculous. We have just been informed that Bass Pro bought Cabela's in 2017, so they're basically the same thing now. These mounts are always unreal to look at.
If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, good night.
Good night. That is humongous.
You get a look.
The sheer size of this place is bonkers. To tell you what the issue with these places is, I just want to buy everything. That's the issue.
What's going on? I don't want to die in America. I don't want to die in America. Please. I'm literally in Washington, D.C. right now, and we keep hearing fighter jet in the sky, and I'm just like, oh, Lord.
Today I was excited to spend my day in the capital city and see all the monuments. I even saw a school bus for the first time. I can't believe these things are actually real. The weather was 40 degrees. I had to get me a slushie to cool myself down. Why was this $8, guys?
Let's try it out. This is literally just crushed ice with some mango juice. Not really much of a slushy, but exactly what I need in this hot weather, and it tastes really good, so. Keep hearing fighter jets. I do not want to die in America. It's normal. Our fighter jets is meant to be casually the sky, or I'm genuinely quite scared because they're so loud. There's army people everywhere. Even the locals are shocked that this probably isn't normal. Trump, please. Please, Trump, hold fire. I'm actually worried. The locals here are even in awe as well, so this can't be normal. Oh my God. Now that fire trucks. I don't like this. First fire, then army people, now fire. This is not a good sign, but do I just go home? Or do I just accept my fate at this point?
Watch this. Hello, how are you doing today?
Good.
You good? A little basket. We don't have these in England, so I'm obsessed with the convenience of a drive-through.
Oh, you don't even have a drive-through?
No, we don't have drive-through pharmacies. Crazy.
Convenient.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes they want to treat it like a fast food line.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where's my big whopper? Good day. Have a good one.
So this is the driverless car. Start ride? Yeah?
Start riding.
This is so fucking weird.
Got me, Richie drives better than you.
Oh my God.
For any questions, press the call support button to speak with a rider support agent.
Well, Greg, you don't need them agency drivers now. Look what you got here. You don't need a driver at all.
Please make sure you follow the manufacturer's instructions when
Oh
installing
my
your
God, Logie. Look, it's driving by itself.
to check on riders, improve our product, and more.
This is strange, man.
But our microphones are only on when you're chatting with us or activate them. So
Oh God, that cockabloos!
we can't hear you. At drop-off, if you hear,
Oh, this is
that
Richie.
means a car or cyclist is approaching. Please exit carefully.
Look, there's literally nobody there. Completely.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened
Driverless.
and remain
Pedals as
in the
well.
car, unless there's an urgent need to exit. Support will connect with you and provide assistance. You can also use the in-car screen or
Oh my God, look.
to them at any time.
God, this is strange sitting here.
So weird.
We'll do all the driving, so please don't touch the steering wheel or pedals during your ride. In fact, just relax. And thank you for riding with us.
This is awesome.
What they look like.
That's one of the driverless cars.
It's one of the other ones next to us. We'll get
Yeah, we've come to a traffic island now.
Yeah, let's see what it's
one
gonna do.
2 in Orlando. See how we manage the island.
It's actually managed that better than most Americans, to be fair.
I tell you what, it accelerates quick, you know. You know, it's coming up there by the Cracker Barrel. And this is where the Cracker Barrel is on the right.
Right, Cracker Barrel on International Drive.
Ah.
No?
And I wanted to show you guys this shop that I've been to, that it will just blow a British person's mind if you came here. So there is a shop in Dallas called Shills, right? It's a sports shop. And you're probably looking at that thinking, oh, it's just a sports shop. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? Wait until you go to the second floor of that shop. I'm going to show you a clip at the end of this TikTok of what's in there. but they basically just have a bunch of stuffed animals, like real animals that they've hunted, killed, stuffed, and put them on display. And I'm not talking like your average deer or a fox or something like that. I'm talking fucking grizzly bears, giraffes. Like, yeah, it sounds like bullshit. Wait, I'm gonna put the clip right here from when I was last in there. I can't go in there right now because it's closed. But a stuffed real life giraffe, grizzly bear in that shop. Yeah, look at this. Oh. Interesting.
After seeing all these reactions, it is not difficult to understand why so many British travelers return from the United States talking repeatedly about things they were completely unprepared for. Before their trip, most people tend to think only of the famous landmarks everyone knows: the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, Hollywood, or the Grand Canyon. Yet once they actually set foot in America, it is often the most ordinary, everyday sights that surprise them the most. It might be the enormous pickup trucks, motorways that seem to stretch on forever, post boxes standing at the edge of people's front gardens, pharmacies with drive-through counters, cash machines designed for motorists, or supermarkets so vast that they look more like shopping centers. Then there are the pre-match tailgate parties, driverless cars quietly making their way through the streets, and residential neighborhoods that look exactly like the settings they have seen in films and television programs for years. Small details like these quickly become some of the most memorable parts of the entire trip. That is because they are not staged, they are not included on lists of must-see attractions, and they are not performances created for tourists. They are simply part of everyday American life. Of course, Britain also has plenty of things that surprise visitors from the United States. They may be amazed by buildings that have existed for longer than the history of the United States itself, narrow country lanes, double-decker buses, pubs that are hundreds of years old, or a completely different way of driving. Every country has things that are so familiar that local people no longer notice them. Yet to a foreign visitor, they can seem incredibly distinctive and fascinating. That is also one of the most wonderful things about traveling. It makes us realize that something completely ordinary to one person can become a magical experience for someone else. And sometimes, the most memorable culture, shocks are not grand or dramatic at all. They are often just tiny details, things you never imagined you would remember before setting off on your journey. Years later, many British travelers don't only remember the famous landmarks they visited, they also clearly remember stopping at the side of the road simply to take a photograph of a postbox, because until then, they had only ever seen one in films. They remember the moment the whole group burst out laughing when they used a drive-through cash machine for the first time. So they remember pickup trucks that looked so enormous that they seemed bigger than some of the houses back home. Or they remember walking into Walmart for the first time and wondering whether they had accidentally entered a shopping center. These seemingly ordinary experiences often become the stories they tell their friends and relatives again and again. That is because they reveal a very different America, an everyday America that travel guidebooks rarely mention. So, what does everyday life in America really look like? Now, we would love to hear your story. If you're British, what surprised you most about daily life in the United States? Was it the enormous trucks, the drive-through culture, the vast supermarkets, or something completely different? And if you're American, what is something tourists immediately notice, even though it is so familiar to you that you barely recognize it anymore? Share your experiences in the comments below. We always enjoy reading your comments and hearing different perspectives from both sides of the Atlantic. If you enjoyed today's video, remember to give it a like, subscribe to Brit Rants, and turn on notifications so you do not miss any of our upcoming content. Each week, we will continue to bring you genuine British reactions, fascinating culture shocks, travel discoveries, and real-life experiences that help people see America through British eyes.